Night Talk. Jerry from Rockwall, you're on.
Barry, have you ever entertained one single doubt about the truth of the Holocaust?
I think we've had this conversation before, sir. And see, when you make these accusations against Jews, when you start questioning the Holocaust, I think you should have some facts available. And the facts are available.
Well, of course, we'd love to sit down with you and debate them with you.
Uh-huh. Well, who's we? Am I talking to a we or a you?
Well, Barry, we're organized in our belief the same way the Zionists are organized in their belief.
Yeah, well, we could debate it, and it'd be very easy and simple. In fact, it'd be far more simple and valuable for you to get in touch with, let's say, the Holocaust Museum down in Washington. They'll send you the names of all the Jews who died during World War II. They have all this information. I mean, it'd be the first one to say if somebody made a mistake, you know, they say 6 million died, it could have been 5 million or 7 million.
It could be 2 also.
Is that the issue? That 2 million innocent people died? Why should one single innocent person die, Jew or non-Jew?
I agree, Barry, but the Zionists are using this issue and the guilt on the American public to extort from us our tax dollars. Now, the figures we have say every family in Israel gets over $10,000 of our taxes.
Yeah, well, you will never see more collective poverty than Israel. I urge you to take a trip there, my
Well,
friend.
all you got to do, Barry, is go to West Virginia.
What does West Virginia have to do
Or
with it?
Nebraska, or Idaho, where you'll see farmer after farmer biting the dust, losing their farms, can't get decent loans. If we had the loans and the grants that are sent to Israel, we wouldn't be losing our farms, which is the backbone of this country.
Yeah, and what if a woman competes with you in the marketplace and takes your job? And what if black men start dating and marrying white women? And what if homosexuals are teaching your children? And what if you're afraid to walk the streets at night? And what if you see yuppies getting rich while you're standing in the unemployment line? And what if your government sends you to Vietnam to fight a war they have no chance of winning? And what if your country is slipping away, lost? I know the argument, friend. It's the grape theory of history. I've heard it before. It says when things ain't good, instead of getting down and doing something about it, instead of changing your life, it's a hell of a lot easier to blame somebody else. And it just don't wash in my book.
Well, that's a very nice speech, Barry, but it seems to me you're making pretty good money on that station. And since you're an outsider to these parts and all, it seems difficult, I guess, to relate to the common folk problems out here.
There is no room for self-pity, sir, in my life
now,
or in
you
yours.
ought to read the Turner Diaries, Barry, by William Pierce. Now, it's all there. See, it says...
Yes, I'm familiar with that novel, a product of the enlightened
Now,
mind.
let me
Barry, I
finish.
get a beauty on 5
What it does is it lays out the plan for the coming revolution. See, the word America, Barry, means heavenly kingdom in the Gothic language.
Yeah.
It's the real New Jerusalem of Scripture, and it shows you how the Jews are imposters who took the name
For
of
those of you who
ancient
don't know it, it starts idiotically enough in the year 1991,
That's
and it's
correct.
written as a diary by a young white racist electrical engineer who joins an underground paramilitary organization known as the Order.
That's right.
Oh, am I doing all right? Oh, great. Well, they institute a revolution against Zog, the Zionist-occupied government of America, and along the way, they kill all the mongrel races, Jews, blacks, homosexuals, feminists, and other mud people. It's an idiotic book written for people with bubblegum brains who never got out of the 4th grade watching reruns of The Blob.
And easy, Barry, you're part of the problem, you see. You're another Jew, another weed-eating Jew in control of the media of this country, and from there you pass judgment on that which you don't know. And there will come a day for you, Barry, and the thousands of others like you who have slept with black women, who have lied to us, when you'll hang from your neck with a placard around it saying, I betrayed my race.
Yes, well, what can you say to a paranoid schizophrenic who's a coward for hanging up, except that I guess the day that I hang, I'll probably defend the asshole who hung me. Talk radio, free speech, it isn't really free at all. It's actually a little bit like Russian roulette, a very expensive commodity. You never know what's going to come up the next time you push the button.